Hi everyone and welcome back to my channel. Today's video is another planning video. Instead of a plan with me, I'm going to do a flip through of my new mini happy planner. Last week I did a flip through of my new classic size for 2019, which is the Mod Greenery, so go check that out if you're interested. But I thought I would also get a mini one this time around as well and just see how that worked. So my idea for this one, which is the Watercolour Floral Mini in the horizontal layout for 2019, is that this will be the one that I keep in my bag and I carry with me out and about because it's a lot smaller and it's so tiny, it's so mini. I thought this will be the one that I would take out and about with me and I could just make notes in it. It's different because it's mini for me. It's also different because it's a horizontal layout, which I used to use in my old planners, and it was actually when I switched over to the Happy Planner that I started using vertical. So I think I'll be alright with the horizontal layout, but I have got quite used to putting in stickers and being a bit more flexible and a bit more creative perhaps with how I use the planner. So it might be a bit of an adjustment, but it'll be kind of fun, I think, to do both. And it'll be useful for me to have something in my bag all the time to write down and not have to lug around my big classic, well, my classic size one, which is bigger than this one. So it's the Watercolour Floral and it has the light baby blue discs, and it has these kind of floral designs in a range of different colours, kind of graduating between the colours, which is quite cute, and it just says 2019 in gold on the front. And then it has this really amazing, I think, watercolour design on the inside cover, where all the colours kind of bleed into one another, so I really like that. I've still got the plastic on. And then the message from the Happy Planner team, which I can't bother to read. So on the hello page, this mini Happy Planner belongs to, and it has, again, this kind of watercolour design, although it has these kind of white splodges as if someone splattered bleach or white paint or something, as well as the other colours, which is kind of cool. Ooh, so this is the 2019-2020 calendar overview. I'm not entirely sure what that's called, and it is in these amazing kind of jewel tone colours, again with the white splodges as well, but then also along the bottom you can see the kind of floral design that was on the front cover, and it's just an overview of the next 2 years. I don't really use this section that much, but I do think this is very pretty. So moving on to January. Again, these incredible deep rich colours which I really love. It says dream big, and then it has the white kind of outline of the flowers as well. On the notes page it says January, and then there's a space for goals, for 3 goals. I don't really do goals like that, so I'm not entirely sure what I'll put there. There's a notes section, but it's a dot grid. I kind of like the idea of dot grid, but I don't know why that would be more useful than lines personally, but we'll see. Celebrate, where I'll probably put people's birthdays, and then a couple of important dates. I said this in my last planner flip through, and I probably said it too many times, it probably got really boring, but it is an American company, so they do tend to be American holidays that we don't necessarily celebrate them in the UK. So they're not necessarily relevant to me, so I kind of just want to ignore them. But I think that they are highlighted, yeah. So in this planner, I do quite like this. They have been kind of highlighted with like a watercolour splodge, which I do like as a kind of design. This is the monthly view, sorry, for January. But I don't celebrate Martin Luther King Day, Martin Luther King Jr. Day. And there'll be a bunch of other holidays throughout the planner that I also don't celebrate. So it's a bit irrelevant to me, but I do think it looks quite cute. The weekends are not highlighted. In some of their planners they are, but they're not in this one. And then it has this like watercolour paint splodges as if you were trying out all the colours are down the centre, which I think is really cute. And it also has some flowers. There's quite a lot of decoration actually going on in a small amount of space, but that's fine by me. So on to the weekly view, and this one is very pink. Each day has an equal amount of space, which I like because sometimes Saturday and Sunday get like teeny tiny little boxes, but I work Monday to Friday and I do things on Saturday and Sunday. That's when I get everything done, so I need space there. There's a notes section and then a thankful for section, which is probably where I'll put a sticker because I'm not thankful for anything. And it continues with that same watercolour design that was on the monthly view as well. And then it looks like occasionally there is some text. So make today an adventure is at the bottom of this page. Oh, and this one says word of the week rather than thankful for. What did that last one say? Oh, that last one didn't say anything. And this is word of the week. And then this says you've totally got this. So every week seems to be a bit different, so that's cool. Weekly highlight on that one. So moving on to February. Again, the same colours that are kind of under the sea colours. They're kind of, I really like them, they're really pretty. And then the flowers as well, and then it says follow your heart. And the same layout for the February notes page, although this is more blue, whereas January was more pink. So on to the monthly view, and Valentine's Day and President's Day have been splodged with purple, rather than last month it was kind of more of a pinky peachy colour. And the flowers are blue as well. So going on to the weekly view, we have February is in blue at the top, but the lines dividing the days are now purple, and the thankful for box is purple as well. This one says life is beautiful. And then we have word of the week again, and this is love this, which is quite cute and nice for February because of Valentine's Day. So then on to March, and it says life is a journey, enjoy the ride, which is nice, although again they're using the font that I really can't read, and this is not an R to me. Whatever. Anyway, I like the design anyway. And the notes page is the same, although this time it's kind of a pink and then also a peachy orange combination. And those are the colours that have been used to highlight two events: St Patrick's Day, which is fine, we celebrate, and then Daylight Saving Times begins. I'm going to have to cover that up because it is always different in the UK than it is in America, and that will confuse my brain. So I will have to cover that up with something. And this is a Peachy Month, so it's all kind of in peach and pink. So, and then the picture on March is kind of like the front cover with the outline of the multicoloured flowers. So April is my birthday month, so that's very important, and it's gold, which is very befitting of my birthday month. Love is a million colours. Colours, spelt without the U. I don't know why that troubles me so much, but it's very hard as an English person to see colour without the U. This is a really pretty colourway, as I've said over and over again. I'm alright with this. I'm happy with this being my birthday month. This is good. It's got enough gold. I'm pleased. Kind of a teal colour used to highlight Easter, Passover and April Fool's Day. And then that kind of teal colour continues through the month of April. So I'll just flip ahead now to May rather than go through every single page. So May is more purpley, and it says, what is done in love is done well. And that apparently is a quote from Vincent van Gogh. Or Van Gogh, if you're that way inclined. Or Van Gogh. However you're supposed to say his name. And then May, again, it's the same design with the flowers, and then also the watercolour down the centre. It's just a slightly different colourway. So this is a pink colourway with the header in purple. And the picture, where's the picture gone? Ah, there we go. Make it work. There's your little picture. So June says, be your own kind of beautiful, and it's a plain white background, but then it does have the colours running down the side that have been used for the words. So I do like that. I think that's kind of simple and very pretty. Father's Day has been highlighted on the calendar in a purple colour, and then June is a purple colour. Okay, and then the picture for June, Wonder Seeker. So that's kind of nice. I quite like the colourways on there as well. So July is very pretty. Again, these jewel tones, these undersea colours with the white outline of the flowers. But for me personally, I think this is asking for a photograph to be stuck on here. Just to make it a bit more personal, I might stick something over here. But I do think it's very pretty I love the colours, which is the reason that I was attracted to this planner, was the colours and the kind of watercolour aesthetic, the kind of splodginess of it, I suppose, rather than it being finished and perfect. Hey, you're great. Oh, thanks. So moving on to August, this is gold again, and it says, "You never fail until you stop trying, Albert Einstein." That is pretty solid, Einstein. It's pretty solid. Can't argue with that. Nothing in August. It was the same with my classic happy planner. There are no holidays in August. In the UK, we do actually have a bank holiday, so it's okay. I can put a holiday in, but apparently in America, there are no holidays in August. And August is kind of that teal colour again. And it says, "Saturdays are for adventures." Moving on to September, and this is quite bright. It's gold writing on a pinkish background, and it says "Carpe Diem," classic. And it has pinkish colours being used to highlight Labour Day and Patriot Day, two holidays we don't really celebrate in the UK. And the little picture says something. I think it says "do all the things," but that to me looks like "do call the things." Do all the things. I'm sticking with "do all the things." Ooh, October is like the inside cover of the planner here, which I did think was quite attractive. And it says, "Make the moment count." Yeah, all right. And this is a kind of a purple colour way for October, which doesn't seem particularly October-y to me, but they're clearly just rotating through the same lot of colours, which is fine. The little picture says "Wild at Heart." And this is actually my dad's birthday. I'm not sure if he would choose this planner, but he might, you know. November. November is like the front cover. So that's kind of nice. Again, it's not very seasonal at all, the planner. The colourway is not seasonal, the image is not seasonal. It's floral, and it's really nice, deep colours that I really, really like. But it's, you know, it's quite pretty. And it's that kind of peachy colour again to highlight the important dates. Daylight saving time ends, not in the UK. Veterans Day and Thanksgiving we don't celebrate, so I will have to do something to cover those up. Okay, and then it's Dare, Dream, Do. Should that not be Dream, Dare, Do? Don't know. Oh, that's quite pretty for December. It's not very Christmassy, but I suppose it is because it's gold and blingy. It says "Heart and Hustle," and it has the gold kind of splodges all over it as well. I do quite like that. The gold and the combination of the gold with the colours underneath. Very pretty. And then it's kind of that greeny teal colour in the monthly view, and then again for the weekly view. And so the picture says "Live in the Moment." Ooh, sorry. The picture says "Live in the Moment" for December. So it runs up until the 5th of January. And then there is one note page at the back, which is "Write it down," and then it's kind of the pink colour. And then the inside cover is that beautiful watercolour lines, I guess, that have all bled into each other. So I do think this is really pretty. I'm very interested in how I'm going to use this. So using the monthly view, which is the boxes are quite small, but then also using the weekly view where there is lines, it is horizontal. It's just different than what I'm used to, and whether I'll use my stickers still and my washi tape and stuff, or whether I'll try something a bit more simple and clean, given that it does already have quite a lot of decoration for quite a small space. So we'll see how this goes. It doesn't start till January, so I have some time to figure it out. But yeah, this is the Watercolour Floral, I believe is what it's called. So I hope you liked the video. If you did, please give me a like, and if you would like to see more videos, please subscribe.